Hello, friends, and welcome back. I am Jason.
I'm Carl.
And today we are going to be playing a board game with you. It's actually a card game. So we have decided that we want to play more games on the channel. I'm going to be doing some solo games, but we also want to play more games together. But that's kind of daunting. So we decided to start small. So we're going to be playing today this little itty-bitty game that you can kind of see here, which is called Before the Guests Arrive.
It's what we do every single time we have guests.
To clean up the house. So this is a game about cleaning up the house before your guests arrive at your house. And it is competitive. It's for 2 to 4 players. It takes about 15 minutes to play. This is from, I believe the company is called Saashi and Saashi. I think that's how it's pronounced. But we're going to play the game for you and kind of walk you through the game, what we're doing, all of that fun stuff. So come on over to the table and let's play. The game's pretty easy to set up. It has these little cards which are for different player counts. You can see for 2 players, for 3 players, for 4 players, and those are going to tell you how to set up on the table. To actually set up the deck, which Carl is currently shuffling. Wow, so fancy. He's like a magician. He's going to shuffle all the cards.
So you take this card and you shuffle it into the last 15 cards of the deck.
So these are the guests. This card represents the guests arriving at your house. So we are trying to clean up the house before the guests get there. And we have a whole family to do it, and different family members are going to have a certain number of hands that they can use to pick stuff up. So you'll see how that plays in a second. But basically, Carl's going to shuffle the deck, and then into the last 15 cards of the deck, on the bottom of the deck, he's going to shuffle the guests in. When the guest card comes out, and you'll see why cards will come out in a second, that triggers the end of the game. Like, as soon as the guests arrive, game over, and then we count up points to find out who wins. So, yeah.
$15.
All right, so as we mentioned, Carl is now taking that guest card and shuffling it into the last set of 15 cards, which we've just drawn from the deck, and then he's going to put that on the bottom of the deck. Wow, great job. You almost threw those cards all over the table. Now, this little card here is going to tell us how to set up the cards every time we refill, and also how to set them up at the beginning. So we are going to put out 12 cards, and they are going to go in this little formation. And you'll see that some cards are things, and some cards are family members. See, there's Dad with his mustache, Whoops. Oh, I think some of these are upside down. It's okay. So this is going to be our setup for the game that you can see here. On each person's turn, and I'm going to go first, we can take an entire column of card or row. So we can take a row here or a column here, however we want to do that. And even if, like, say a card is missing here, you could still take the 2 cards in this row. We're going to take cards from this and just add them to our tableau in front of us. And we go until there are 3 or less cards.
With the last 3 cards, you rearrange them into this formation where the blue markers are 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, so if we get to the end of your turn and there are 3 or less cards still left on the table, you'll move all of those 3 cards into those slots, and then you get to take another turn, which is kind of cool. Yes. So I am going to start. You'll see that there are family members, and then there are items, and at the end of the game, you get points for the stars on the items that you've managed to clean up, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. You don't get any points for family members that you've used into your cleanup deck. However, you do lose points, 1 for every item that you did not clean up, and 1 for every hand on every family member that did not participate in the cleanup. So as you collect things, you want to make sure you kind of have a plan to get them cleaned up, okay?
Yeah, cleaning up is when you actually submit them for points.
Yeah.
You flip them over.
Your turn is going to have 3 things. You're going to first gather one of these columns or rows, then you can optionally choose to do a cleanup action, and then you'll check to see if you need to refill all of this. For my first action, I'm going to take these 3 cards here. Now, when you clean up, see, I've got these 2 teddy bears. When you clean up an item, you're cleaning up all of that item. I would clean up all the teddy bears. So this little girl, this little lovely lady here, she only has 1 hand, which means she can only clean up 1 item type when she cleans up. Fortunately, teddy bears are 1 item type, so I can use her.
They're yellow.
And they're yellow. Oh, yes. So the card color does matter as well. So, for example, Dad can only clean up green things. So, for example, right now he can only clean up newspapers. But our little lady here, she can clean up these teddy bears. So I'm going to use her to clean these up, and these will get face down into my little cleanup pile for points at the end of the game.
Points occurred.
There are definitely more than 3 cards still on the table, so the turn goes to Carl.
Well, Dad needs to clean up his newspapers from the living room. So he's going to collect these. And just like Jason, look, he has 2 hands, except he only has 1 pile, so he'll just be doing 1 pile instead of 2.
Yeah. Now,
if I
Carl
choose to do it, I didn't have to.
Could wait until he gets another green thing and then clean those up as well.
But he did not.
So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take these 3... No, I'm going to take these 2. I'm going to take these... Oh, but if I take the 3... Hold on. If I take the 3, I get to take another turn.
That's right, you get to go again.
So I'm going to take these 3. So obviously I cannot clean these up because Dad cannot clean up... Dad is incapable of cleaning up lipstick or lollipops. He is not...
He's like, I ain't in charge of that.
He's like, I am not... That is not my job. So we're going to move this up. So now we have our 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to refill. And then I get to take another turn.
5.
So you'll notice that Grandpa and Grandma, they've lived a long life, and they've shed themselves of these paltry gender norms of not being able to clean up things like lipstick, and they can actually clean up multiple colors each. So Grandma can clean up red, yellow, and purple, and Grandpa can clean up blue, yellow, and green. So
basically, Grandpa and Grandma can both pick up the kids' stuff,
but Grandpa still will not pick up makeup. So I take that back. Dad learned his bad ways from Grandpa. Let's just say that.
Grandpa picks up the husband's stuff and Grandpa's stuff. I don't know.
Is that 12? Did I do that right? I think so.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, I think what I might do... I mean, this is it's a bit of a risk, but I think I'm going to take it. I'm going to take these and this and put these here. And of course, I can't clean up anything right now. Now, if the game were to end right now, I would lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. That's more points than are in my points pile. So
how does the game end again?
The game ends when the guest card comes out.
Boy,
so we got some time.
Right.
We got some time.
Right. We got lots of time. Clean up.
It is your turn.
Oh, this is not my card. I was like, oh, look, I got her. But no, she's not my card. No. Oh, she's like the other daughter. She's the older daughter.
Yeah, she's the older daughter. So there's a younger daughter and an older daughter.
Okay, I think I will just take advantage of Grandma and Grandpa being here.
You're going to take advantage of Grandpa and Grandma.
Like, I'm going to put you 2 to work soon, but for now you'll just hang out.
So let's see. What do I want to grab here? I definitely need to get something that will let me pick up some things because it's getting a little wild here.
We have plenty of time.
I really want that card, but I think I'm going to be a little greedy. I think I'm going to take these 2 bows. There is a lot of things happening on my tableau over here.
For someone who doesn't normally clean, that's a lot. That's a lot to have to handle.
Yeah, maybe this is why I'm bad at cleaning the house, is because I've just gathered a bunch of items and not put anything away. I am the dad. I'm just standing here with my hands just like, what do I do?
I guess I'll just take this just because it has the most.
Yep.
And I'll put the daughter up in the number 1 position.
Yep, and then we refill for you, and then you get another turn.
2 grandpas.
And you can choose to do a cleanup right now before you take your second turn.
And I think I will wait.
Okay. All right. That's the right way for that. Okay. And last but not least, there we go.
Your turn.
You get to take your second turn.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah, because of the refill.
I want the most bang for my buck. I don't know. This really isn't. None of these are really great. Oh, this has 5 points, so that could be.
That is really good.
5 points.
Those are both
maybe
excellent.
I'll take these, even though I will not be cleaning anything up right now.
All right. Wow, we got some things overlapping into the gameplay area.
Helpers on top.
I think I am going to take this little lady here with this bow, and then I'm going to have her clean up all of the bows and this cute little cherry bag, all of her fashionable items, because she's got 2 hands and a love for fashion. So I'm going to clean up all of that into my little cleanup pile, and that is my turn.
That's fantastic.
That helped a lot. Things were getting a little crazy over here.
Since I want more items, I will select these items because this has 4, and
Carl's
this is
really
only
going
3.
For points.
But it also gets me another grandma.
We've got lots of grandmas in this house.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you
I have a whole family.
Are you going to clean up anything this round?
Sure. Let's have Mom pick up her lipstick and necklaces.
There you go.
Because she's making a mess.
She's making a mess. So I am going to be able to take 2 turns. I'm going to take these ladies, just so I have them. I'm not going to do any cleanup
1,
yet.
2,
Let me refill
3.
here. Oops.
4.
Well, there's some video games, or maybe it's just a board game. I don't know. It's a game. It just says game. Generic game.
8.
Ooh, look at that watch. Watch might be calling my name. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Darn, I wish I could get 2 green things. All right, I'm going to take these 3 here. That will go there, and that will go there. And then I'm going to use Mom to clean up these 2 purple items. Mom's cleaning up the lipstick and the perfume. So there is that. And then it is your turn.
Oh, there's another kid. There's a kid. There's so many more family members than I remember.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there were
There's quite a few. There's this young gentleman. There's this young lady. There's a little girl.
all these points here.
Yeah, that's what I should have
They
taken.
don't go with anything, though. Yeah,
That's the problem. That's what's
things.
that's what's scaring me is that there's a lot to clean up and not enough time to do it. Are you cleaning anything up this round?
Oh wait, Grandpa, pick up those skateboards.
I love that Grandpa is like all about those skateboards.
He picks up for all the boys stuff.
That's true.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's the Father, the Son, and
the Holy Ghost. He picked up. You're done?
Yes,
okay, yeah, because you cleaned up. I'm going to take these
that's a good one too.
items here. I got this young man and then this, and then I get to take another turn because that brings us down to less than 3 items. Well, 3 items or less.
Well, I also like to clean with music on.
Okay. I'm sorry we haven't met your cleaning standards, sir. So I think I'll take these 3 items. That will give me another game. It'll give me another green thing. And then I'm going to have this young man clean up his games and his band shirt. His old school band with a trombone player. We'll clean those up, and that'll be my turn.
Darn, too bad I still have Mom's necklace. I'm going to go for the points. For the points, even though I had shoes already. Could have gotten shoes, but I was like, I want the points.
Are you picking anything up this round?
No.
Bold.
Okay, I will.
Oh, okay. You've been convinced.
I'll pick up her purse.
Great. I think I am going to maybe take this. I could get possibly 2 turns out of this. So I'm going to take these 2 here. I'll put her here. And wait.
This.
This, thank you. I can't remember what the other thing was I needed to take. I will have Dad pick up some items for this turn. And then my next turn... Yeah, I don't have any... Oh, there's Grandma.
Oh, lipsticks.
Look at those lipsticks!
Oh.
There's lipsticks all's about. I gotta start cleaning some stuff up.
1, 2. Oh, man. Lollipop. Who's leaving the lollipop? Oh, no!
The game just ended.
No, it didn't!
It did.
That's the worst! They're here. They're early. What are they doing?
So when the game ends, each player can do one of 2 things really quickly before we score. One is you can do one more cleanup, so you can use one of your people to clean one thing up, depending on their hands, or you can just fully discard a card. So you get the option of one of those 2 things.
Can I use the guy with 2 hands to pick up 2 things?
You can, but you only have one green thing.
I would still get rid of it because it get rid of a hand. That would lose me points.
Yeah.
So you should probably use... Well...
I think what I probably... I mean, the thing that would be good... Probably the best thing for me right now is to have her clean up this.
2.
Although, let's see. So this would get me 6 points.
Yeah.
The other thing is, like, this is going to lose me 2 points. But if I did this, it would get me 3 points. But I don't think it's worth it because I'm going to lose points for those. So I think it's best to do this. I think that's my best
I'm going to
option.
have Dad with his 2 hands only pick up his watch because it's worth so much money.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. So we get rid of 2 hands instead of having 1 left over.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so bad.
So we're going to now go through our decks. Family members do not earn any points, and then items earn a point per star that is on them. And then we're going to lose 1 point for every item card that's left over, and we're also going to lose 1 point for every hand symbol that is left over. So give us a moment to count. 43 minus...
You win. I didn't have to minus mine. I know I won.
43 minus 8. So I got 35.
1, 2,
I got
3.
No, not minus the star.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. 20.
I think I got 35. 43 minus 8, 35.
Wow,
I got 35.
You did such a good job.
This is the first time I've ever been good at cleaning.
Oh my god, I'm so
ever.
proud of you.
I like the mess. I would just leave the lipstick out. I don't I like the chaos, okay?
Good job, honey.
Thank you. That went really well.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised this came out because there are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it came out about halfway through this bottom deck. This just looks like a lot more cards. This looks like 15 cards to me, but it was not.
Yeah.
So we really like this game a lot. We just got it while we were at PAX Unplugged. It is a simpler, smaller game. You just saw this can play with 2 to 4 players. We like it a lot as a 2-player game. Some differences, when you play with more players, the setup of what the table looks like is going to look a little bit different. That's really the only difference when you're playing with more players. So that's something to be aware of. We really like this a lot. It's a lot of fun, and I don't know if I would have cleaned the whole thing up yet as I was talking, but it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Carl's going to have the game cleaned up by the time we finish recording this video because he so badly wanted to clean up that he's cleaning up the game as we speak.
Well, we want to get it done before the guests arrive.
Oh, we don't have any guests coming today, though. Before the cats arrive. What do you think of this game? Do you like it?
I like it. It's really cute, and I love organizing and cleaning, so it's right up my alley.
Yeah, it's super cute. It's super simple. You can teach it to a group of people in less than 5 minutes, maybe even less than 2 minutes. It's very easy to learn and understand, and we think it's really great. So we are planning to play more board games with you. We are probably going to start with some of these smaller games and then work our way up to some of the bigger story campaign type games. But we want to start small because we really want this to become more of a regular thing on our channel of us playing games with you guys. So let us know what you thought of this. Let us know what you thought of the game. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to leave those in the comments, and let us know if there is a specific game you would like to see us play in the future, because that could be a lot of fun. And of course, I'll put my links to everywhere else that I am down below if you want to join my book club or my anime club, or if you want to check out my subscriber community on Bindery, you can definitely do that too.
And we also have to work on our, what is it called, shelf of shame? Is that what you call it?
We have a huge shelf of shame, so we're also going to be working through those over the coming year. I really am hoping that this will become a new thing for us in 2025 of really getting to play a lot more games with you here on YouTube. So if we get comfortable with this and our whole filming setup, we might even do some of these as live streams, but we got to work up to that. Baby steps. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy playing.
Make sure you get lots of sleep.